Saab 99 1968-84. The Saab 99 is a car which was produced by Saab from 1968 to 1984, their first foray into a larger class than the 96. While considered a large family car in Scandinavia, it was marketed as a niche compact executive car in most other markets. It was manufactured both in Sweden and Finland and was succeeded by the Saab 900, although the 99 continued to be produced alongside its successor. The Saab 90, an updated, less complex version using many 900 parts, took over from the 99 in late 1984. On April 2, 1964, Gudmunds Day in Sweden, after several years of planning, the Saab board started Project Gudmund. This was a project to develop a new and larger car to take the manufacturer beyond the market for the smaller Saab 96. This new car became the Saab 99, designed by Sixensson and unveiled in Stockholm on November 22, 1967. The first prototypes of the 99 were built by cutting a Saab 96 lengthwise and widening it by 20 cm, 7.9 in. This created the so-called Petten, the Toad, which was a disguise for the new project. After that phase, also as a disguise, the first 99 body shell was badged Daihatsu, as that name could be made up out of the badging available for the Saab Sport. The 99 was not only built in Saab's own Trollton assembly, some variants were built by the Finnish Valmet Automotive in Uusikaupunki from 1969 onwards. The last 5 years of this production, 1979 to 1984, was alongside the Finnish-built version of the Talbot Horizon, which shared a similar high-quality velour upholstery to the 99. Although Saab engineers liked the company's existing two-stroke engine, it was decided that a four-stroke engine was necessary, and the choice was a 1.7 liters, later 1.85 liters, engine from Triumph. This was the same Triumph Slant 4 engine used in the Triumph Dolomite, but the Saab version was fitted with a Zenith Stromberg CD carburetor developed specially for Saab. A number of Saab 99s were equipped with a Triumph Stag V8, but the V8 was later dropped in favor of a turbocharged unit which later powered the 99 Turbo. A three-door estate version was planned from the start, but never made it into production. In 1971, with thoughts about a Kamiku, the work on an estate was restarted, this time as a five-door. The first engine used in the original 99 was a four-cylinder inline engine which was tilted at 45 degrees. The 1709cc Triumph sourced engine produced 87 PS, 64 kilowatts, 86 horsepower, C gross at 5,500 revolutions per minute. The engine was conventionally water-cooled, but unlike most cars of the time it had an electric cooling fan. Triumph soon upgraded the engine to 1.85 liters. The appearance in February 1971 of the four-door Saab 99 CM4 series coincided with the adoption of the new, bored-out, 1854cc unit. Saab experienced reliability problems with the Triumph-sourced engines and decided to bring the design in-house. From September 1972 the 1985cc Saab B engine was used. During the lifetime of the 99 model, several subsequent engine developments took place, including the incorporation of fuel injection for some versions. The 99 was front-wheel drive, its engine being fitted in a reverse longitudinal position similar to other pre-transverse engine designs like the Citroën Traction Avant, orienting the clutch, or output, towards the front to place the weight of the engine behind the gearbox to avoid nose heaviness. Drive to the undermounted gearbox was by triplex chain. Front-wheel drive was still a relatively uncommon configuration at the time of the 99's introduction, although traditional in Saabs. The bonnet, hood, was front-hinged and the panel extended over the front wheel arches. The windscreen, windshield, was wraparound and very deep for the era. The A-pillar had a steep angle, providing excellent driver visibility. In 1968, the English test driver Archie Vicker wrote in Mass Motorist magazine, "The little 99 has been given a striking and wholly rational appearance. It gives the flavor of an airplane on four wheels. The CW value was 0.37 while other cars of the time had 0.4 to 0.5. The chassis was also designed for passive safety, with deformation zones front and rear. Due to the American sealed beam headlamp requirement in place at the time, the USA models had a special front fascia with 4 round headlights instead of the 2 rectangular units it had in other markets. The US front then became an item for car customizers in Europe, and vice versa. Early 99s carried over the freewheel transmission from the Saab 96, but the freewheel was removed with the introduction of the 1.85 liters engine, likely on account of the extra power that the apparatus would have to transmit. The handbrake was on the front wheels. The 99 was Saab's last factory rally car, first in EMS guise and later as the turbo version. The Saab 99 Turbo was one of the first family cars to be fitted with a turbo after the 1962-63 Oldsmobile Turbo Jetfire. Other contemporary turbocharged automobiles were specialized vehicles and were difficult to drive. Popular Mechanics lists the Saab 99 Turbo as number 2 on its top 10 list of turbocharged cars of all time. The UK's Mass Motorist magazine, 1968, summarized our view of the 99 as follows: that the 99 is comfortable, well-made, satisfying to drive and well-equipped ought to mean that other makers should take heed. The BMW 2002 and Alfa Romeo Giulia are the Saab 99's main rivals. I would contend here that Saab has the advantage of them, and should Saab choose to fit an even more powerful motor, the 99 could be a class leader in a short space of time. Australia's Wheels magazine wrote in a July 1978 road test of the 99 Turbo, compare the top gear times and you'll see that the Turbo is almost as fast between 60 km per hour, 37 miles per hour, and 160 km per hour, 99 miles per hour, in fourth gear as any 5-seater in the world. Modern Motor of August 1978 wrote, "It is necessary to drive the car to believe that such a seemingly endless surge of strong acceleration is possible from a 2.0 liters engine in a far from lightweight car." A police version of the 99 was also built. The hood, bonnet of the 99, and also the 900, caused problems for the police livery team. Since it wraps around, covering the wheel arches, the paint had to be extended up onto the hood panel and not restricted to just the fenders as on other cars. The Saab 99, saloon model, featured a heating duct leading to the rear window. A lever between the front seats controlled the defogging airflow. The 99 featured a floor-located ignition switch which also locked the gear stick, rather than the steering wheel. This arrangement required drivers to select reverse gear before the ignition key could be removed.